guys, welcome back. It's Saturday. I'm just getting ready for the day. I'm curling my hair and I thought I would also, obviously I'm only halfway done, I thought I would also just kind of go over how I do that. What am I doing today? I got up early this morning and did some notes and then went to the gym and came back, ate, showered, now just did my hair and makeup. Today I do have plans to go out for dinner later on, but I am first gonna get some things done around the house. I also have to do some meal prep and I'm gonna make some sweet potato brownies, so I'm gonna share that recipe as well. And I'm gonna start, well, I've already started looking for apartments in LA, but I thought I'd kind of show you what I'm thinking of looking for and what my non-negotiables are. But first I'm gonna finish curling my hair because obviously I look a little crazy with only half of it done. I use an old curling iron that I bought. Actually, I don't think I bought it. I think I stole it from my sister probably honestly like 15 years ago. It's like just a barrel. It's probably like an inch and a half or an inch, probably an inch and a half. And it used to have like the clamp on it, but that broke off like years ago. Now I just twist my hair around it and it still works, and that's it. So just portioning or sectioning it out, just like small sections. I usually do like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 or 5 rows, and then I take a small amount of hair, maybe like this much, and I do hairspray on it a little before I curl it. I just hold my barrel up and down, maybe a bit angled with the bottom out, and then I just wrap my hair around it like away from my face. I hold it there for like 10 seconds. I don't wrap the end piece. Hold on, let me just take this out. Kind of hold it there for a couple seconds so it cools down, and it's kind of super curly, so I just kind of pull it straight and let it sit like that. Yeah, so roll it away from my face. Yeah, I don't hold like the end piece or like wrap that because, as you can probably see on my other side, I like have the ends straight and like actually straighten them at the end. Pull it a bit, and that's that. Yeah, I finished my first, oh not my first, it feels like my first. I finished my second week at the new clinical site that I'm at. Still loving it. It's just all happening so fast, which is why I need to start looking for apartments in LA because that's gonna come up fast. I actually have a call with my chief, my new chief. Chief is like the head of the perfusion department. And so my new chief in LA emailed me this week and wants to chat and get to the whole visa process going. But I did try to contact some apartments in LA like 3 weeks ago, in like, what was it, March? And they're like, this is a little too early. I am not really willing to compromise on a place. I think I just love this place here so much in Vancouver. It was the one thing that almost stopped me from moving to LA. Like when I accepted, or when I was about to accept the offer for LA, I was like, okay, am I actually gonna do this? Like, what does this look like for me? Like, okay, like I just have my sister, who's the only family I have, and my friends, same thing, like they'll visit me. Then I'm like, wait, my place. How can I give up my apartment? So I spiraled. How do I hang on to this place? Do I sublet it? Do I just continue paying rent here? I don't know, how do I keep it? I haven't even really discussed that with my landlord, so I think I'm just gonna talk to him today. Like I have to pay rent today, and I think I'm just gonna tell him, or like give him my 3 months notice, which is crazy, or just like tell him that I don't really want to give it up. I don't really know what I'm looking for him to say, but it'll be good. Like I'll find something in LA that'll be amazing. Well, I have to. That is my goal, to find something in LA that tops this. How I get from that to this, wide tooth comb. I just literally comb it out. The important thing is to have, like when you're curling it, to curl them all the same direction because if you go like away from your face and then towards your face, they won't have the same like uniform curl, you know? It'll give it just like a different texture or a different vibe, but I just want like the mermaid slash like beachy vibe. So that's how you get there. You can see that the bottoms are quite curly here. And it's just like a different vibe, but I like to have them pretty straight. So my hair's kind of layered at the front, so I have to straighten them a bit, like layered as well. But I literally just take my straightener and I straightened that one a little too much. I just literally straighten the bottoms. That's why when I'm curling them, I don't curl them all the way to the ends, because I know I'm just going to straighten them later on. Yeah, that one I'll probably have to recurl. That's fine. So that kind of already looks more like that. And then I just kind of give it some more hairspray. My hair doesn't really hold curl very well, so I do probably put more hairspray in it than other people. And then I have this like Oribe, of course, texture spray, and it just kind of gives it more of like a piecey look, kind of like separates them a bit. Dry texturizing spray. Just do a little bit of that. Or a lot. And then at the ends, I put on like this, focus on my face, split end seal, again by Oribe. And I only take like a quarter sized amount and just kind of focus on the ends. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't use any special tools. I just use a curling iron that I stole from my sister over a decade ago that is half broken. And I use Oribe products, but any like hairspray will work. I just love Oribe and how it smells, and supporting my hairstylist or hairdresser. He owns Vanilla Loft in North Vancouver. If you're ever there, it's the most beautiful studio and he's so nice, so I will always support him. But yeah, that's basically it. Super fast. I love how it looks. Look good, feel good. That's my motto. So I put this off for too long and I have to get ready for this dinner tonight. But I wanted to share my sweet potato brownie recipe. Actually, I can't say it's my recipe, but I got it off Instagram like a long time ago. It was on one of those like fit and healthy Instagram accounts. And it was when I was like obsessed with making like healthy, again, like quotations, like versions of desserts and stuff. But I truly like how it tastes, and it is like arguably healthier than a lot of the brownies you can get in store. Anyways, I love this recipe and I still make it years later. Okay, so what I have are sweet potatoes, obviously. They are baked in the microwave, so I just wrap like a moist paper towel around them and bake them in the microwave in a microwave safe dish for 5 minutes, and they're like soft. And then I have applesauce, I have peanut butter. I use both like regular peanut butter, and then I have powdered peanut butter, and then coconut sugar, almond milk, oat flour, baking powder, 2 eggs, cocoa powder, dark chocolate chips, and vanilla. I don't know if I said applesauce, but applesauce too. Super easy recipe. You literally just throw everything in the blender and blend it up and put it in a baking dish, like a loaf pan, and then put in the oven for whatever. I can't find my baking dish, so I have these like, or like loaf whatever dish, so I have like these mini loaf dishes. I just lined with parchment paper and I spray, or I like grease them up a little bit. So the first thing is the sweet potato. The recipe calls for 150 grams after it's been cooked and the skins have been removed. So usually if you have like 250 grams of raw sweet potato, you can cook it in the microwave, remove the skins, and you'll have at least 150 grams for the recipe. So I literally just drop it in. It's about 150. And then we have 8 tablespoons of oat flour. I feel like 8 tablespoons is like half a cup. So I don't know why it says 8 tablespoons instead of half a cup, but that's what the original recipe says, so that's what I'm gonna do. 4 tablespoons of cocoa. I love like dark chocolate and like bitter chocolate, so I use like the darkest one I can find. So 4 tablespoons, 2 eggs, and then 100 grams of applesauce. Let me get, I know it's weird that some things are like tablespoons and then grams. And 2 teaspoons of baking powder. It's like 2. Make sure I don't add baking soda because I have done that before. And then 2 big tablespoons of peanut butter. So I use half and half. Like I will do a big tablespoon of, I'm just gonna use the spoon for this. So I will use like 1 big tablespoon of regular peanut butter, probably more. And then I use powdered peanut butter, because powdered peanut butter, if you've never had it before, it's like, I think they just remove all of the oils from it, so it's literally a powder. And it keeps like the protein part of peanuts, but then eliminates the fat, or majority of the fat. And I put this in like a lot of stuff, and you can just add water or like almond milk to it and then make like a reconstituted peanut butter. But yeah, I just like, it's lower fat. And that's that. And then what? 3/4 cup of coconut sugar or 8 envelopes of stevia. So I again do like half and half because I can never make up my mind about anything. I do like, let's say 1/4 of a cup of coconut sugar. And then I have stevia as well. I actually don't mind the taste of stevia, and it like doesn't upset my stomach. I know it does for some people, but whatever. I don't even know what 8 envelopes looks like. So here's that. But yeah, 3/4 cups of coconut sugar. And then 6 tablespoons. Okay, when it's messy. 6 tablespoons of almond milk. Oh wait. Yeah, 6 tablespoons of almond milk. Thought I said olive milk for a second. 1, 2, 4, 6. And then, what is the last thing? 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This recipe doesn't make very much. Like I cut them into like 8 pieces it ends up being. And would last like a week, like one a day, and then they're only like 150 calories each, I think. So yeah, looks like this. Because I'm running late, obviously. I am wearing to dinner my Meow wanted Fargo pants and some, let's say, a white tee and a zip-up hoodie with my Frankie Shop faux leather bomber, and just my white Reeboks. I was going to wear, like I'd like to wear my Adidas Sambas, but it's like raining out and I don't want to get them dirty, and I have to walk to my car share car, like my Evo car, to drive to dinner. So I didn't want to get those dirty, so I'm wearing my Reeboks and a hooded jacket, and I'll bring an umbrella too, and that's it. just about to go get some groceries, but I didn't show the end product of the brownies last night because I basically took them out and ran out to go to dinner. But this is what they look like after. But yeah, I'll cut these into 4 each, so 8 pieces total. I've already had 2 pieces. They're obviously not like the same as regular brownies, but I feel like they're a really good, clean alternative. Okay, and this is my outfit for going to get groceries. Pretty standard, long sleeve tee and a zip up hoodie with my Aritzia TNA Coaches jacket. It's waterproof and lightweight, so I wear it all the time when it's raining. If I'm not wearing my puffer, but the puffer is a little much when it's like not that cold out. And then my jeans, I just got these. They're the, I think Tibi, it's like T-I-B-I brand, the Sid jeans, and they're super loose, like baggy, but they're so different. I actually really, really like them, even though they're a bit pricier. So I don't know if I should return them yet, but I'm trying to like build my denim collection. I have a really nice pair of black jeans and these, and a lighter wash as well. So I think like if I keep these, it'll just kind of complete my collection until I find a white pair that I really want. But anyways, I might go over my denim collection next weekend when I decide if I keep these or not. And then my Reeboks because it's raining out, and my Erewhon shopping bag that I got when I was in LA last summer. Try to guess, just guess how much this bag, this reusable Erewhon bag costs. Because there was another one from Erewhon that I really wanted. I think it was like a fabric one. This is like jute or whatever. But there was a fabric one I wanted that was $100 US that I didn't buy, and I went with the cheaper option, which was this one. So just guess how much this bag was. So a lot of people have been asking me if I've been looking for places to rent when I moved to California, and the answer is yes, obviously, because A, it involves shopping, and B, it is another thing to overthink and spiral about. So those are both just very on brand for me. I will share what I have been looking at. Sorry, my makeup probably looks it might look really weird because I just got my Sephora order in, and I did that thing where I'm already wearing makeup, but then I just want to try all the products on over top of makeup I'm already wearing, and in the end it's not a great look, but you know, you just get new products and you want to try them. So okay, so I will be working like in Beverly Hills, and I do have to be able to get to the hospital within 30 minutes of a page, so it would be ideal to live as close to the hospital as possible. Yeah, these are the places in Beverly Hills. Like, I was looking at this. Obviously, I can't afford like $20,000 a month, but this is just like, I'm just gonna start off big and show like where I would like to live eventually. But like, how crazy is this? And could you imagine one day like that bathtub? Anyways, let's get more real here. But yeah, I was looking at either Beverly Hills or something more west, so like closer to the water. But thing with like, I'm seeing in Beverly Hills, like they're pretty pricey, which isn't anything new. They're pricey everywhere, but a lot of the styles of places in Beverly Hills are like, they're very similar, and the more affordable ones aren't as nice, which is pretty typical of any big city. I'm really looking at like Culver City because it's kind of like halfway between, it's like right here, halfway between like where I need to work and like the water. So it'd be like a 20-minute drive to the water or to work. And the places that I'm really looking for, my one like non-negotiable is outdoor space. Like, I need some private outdoor space, either a balcony, like a private deck, something. Because if I'm living in California, like, I need to act like I'm living in California. So there's this place which is really nice, kind of pricey. And again, these are American, so add like 40% to that for that to be like Canadian pricing. This is one, I guess the lower price would be the 1 bedroom, 1 bath, around like 700 square feet. A lot of the places in LA I find have like really good amenities, so like really nice gym, pool, like almost every place has a pool. This place does have a balcony. Like this gym is really nice. I love that. So, and like really good like shared spaces. Like this is, wow, I actually didn't see this before. This is the pool, I guess. Yeah, this is like a top contender for sure. Again, very pricey, but I don't know, I'm living in LA, I gotta do it right. So yeah, there's that one that I really like. Has the balcony. That's my one non-negotiable. Love that. This one is off the market now, but I do have it saved because I love like the lofty feel of it. I don't like cookie cutter apartments, and I don't like when they're enclosed. Like even the one that I just showed, it's not super open and it is kind of cookie cutter, but like the black cabinetry and kind of the contrast with like the black accents and the white walls make it feel less typical, but it is still like kind of small for me, but it's still really gorgeous, so I'll allow it. But this one I really like because it's very lofty. It has like the big windows, like the high ceilings, it's a fireplace, and ooh, another non-negotiable is I need in-suite laundry. I just can't do the building laundry. I've done it before, like the shared laundry in the building. I've done it before and I've just been scarred too many times. It's just not worth it for me. I will say no to a building because they don't have in-suite washing and drying. There's that one. I don't remember how much it was. It's like, same thing. It's like around $4,000 a month, I think. This one might be more expensive because it was like a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. But I remember it not being crazy compared to the other ones I was looking at. And, ooh, actually let's go back to the non-negotiables. So non-negotiables, I need an outdoor space, a private outdoor space. I need in-suite laundry, and I don't need this, but I really don't like carpet. I just grew up with so much carpet, and I grew up with pets, and it was just, I just don't like it. So I don't know, like carpet in the bedroom, sure, but anywhere else I just can't. Like carpet in the living room, no. Even in the bedroom, I just don't love that. It'd have to be a really nice place. And then this one I really liked. They actually recently went up on the pricing. It was only $4,000 before, only $4,000, but it went up, which is kind of annoying. But 1 bedroom, 1 bath, again, like really lofty, like with the open area here, and goes upstairs to like a mezzanine, which is like this. It's like the upstairs, and then your own like private balcony. Hold on, let me see. This is the actual one. The bathroom is kind of lackluster. I'm trying to avoid that. I love a nice bathroom, but if it has like its own private patio like this, I don't know why it's such poor resolution, but like it's a big private like rooftop patio like that, just can't. Oh, here's like another one, but yeah, like your own private patio like that, that's like ideal. Like I would make sacrifices in other parts of the apartment for that. And again, these are American prices, so like 4,400 American is like 6,000 Canadian, which is a lot for rent. So I don't know, it really, I mean, I will be making more money, of course, there, but I will also be like paying down student debt that I've accrued over the past few years, and I have to buy a car, so I'm trying to be realistic. People have asked me if I want to live with a roommate. The answer is no. Respectfully no. I've lived with roommates all my life in some way or another, whether it be family or a partner or random people I met on Craigslist or Facebook, and I just can't do it anymore. Plus working in healthcare and in perfusion, but really any healthcare position, like you work different hours of the day, have to get up, go to bed, like potentially really early or late at night. So I just don't want to deal with that. But yeah, like I'm a simple gal, like I don't spend that much money on stuff like traveling or going out to bars or anything. I will sacrifice other things in my life to pay a higher rent to live somewhere that makes me happy. But yeah, there's actually like a lot of rentals in Los Angeles, so I don't think it'll be an issue necessarily like finding a good place. I think it'll just be deciding on the neighborhood. I think it'll be identifying like what I want to prioritize. Like, do I want to limit my commute and maybe pay a bit more to live closer to work? Or do I want to live somewhere in between where I can maybe get a nicer place but then have to make more of a commute? Especially living in LA, I don't think I can avoid traffic. It's just gonna be in my future. But I can minimize how much I have to commute, but at what cost? I don't know. Or I was wondering if I could get a Vespa, because I've always really wanted a Vespa, and how cute would that be? But can you imagine just getting a call at like, or a page at 3 a.m. like, come to the hospital now, we have to start ECMO or something, and I just jump on my Vespa and go to the hospital? No, I don't know. I'll get a car. Also, I just hate working a long day and then having to drive home for like, let's say really bad traffic. It could take like an hour to get home. It's exciting though. I think I might go to LA in May, like May long weekend, because it's a long weekend in Canada but not in the States, and I might do some exploring. Yeah, talk to some dealerships about cars and how that all works. But that's all for this vlog. I am just going to spend the rest of the day getting some food prepped for tomorrow. I'm back in the ORs tomorrow, and I'm going to try to go to bed super early. I just haven't been sleeping well. Even last night, I went to bed and I didn't even set an alarm. I'm like, I'm just gonna wake up when I wake up. I didn't go to the gym this morning because my priority was sleep, but I had a really bad nightmare. I had like I was in the ORs, like on pump, like pumping a case, and like an emergency happened, and it was like a high fidelity simulation nightmare. I'm gonna try again tonight. I'm gonna go to bed so early. That is the plan. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good week, and talk to you soon. Bye.